welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. You know how yesterday we made the most delicious roasted sweet potatoes and we have them left over because I told you yesterday that I would have them left over, and now I'm going to make like a main dish, a lunch, a dinner with my leftover side dish of sweet potatoes. Do you have to do it like this? No, you could just make the sweet potatoes to be the main dish if you wanted. You could make a single sweet potato to be the main dish if you wanted. But I happen to have them left over after I made them for y'all yesterday. So we're gonna make them from leftover. So you could just go refer to the other video. You could roast a sweet potato and then start right here. And I've got a can of chickpeas and I'm going to open the can. And then I'm going to drain the chickpeas of their liquid, give them a little rinse because they come in like a liquid. I'm going to give them a little rinse and then I'm going to get them really dry and I'll be right back. Now I'm just laying them out on a paper towel gently and giving them just a little bit of a roll on the towel just to try to get that excess moisture off. Are they going to be 100% dry? No, they're never going to be 100% dry. But just to get some of that excess moisture so that we can get a crunchy chickpea when we're done. The chickpeas are all laid out on my parchment paper. I've preheated my oven to like 425 degrees. And I'm just going to put a little drizzle of olive oil to coat and some pepper. Just to give them a good flavor. And then the sky's the limit here on what you want to put on. You can put any kind of flavor you want. Curry, paprika, Italian seasoning, Cajun, like whatever makes you happy. I'm going to put just a little bit of crushed red pepper flake. Actually try to crush it up a little more than it's crushed up. Just to give it a hint of spice, nothing too crazy. And then of course I'm going to give everything a toss in the salt and the pepper and the red pepper flake. I'm going to whack these in a 425 degree oven until they get crispy. I'm going to spread them out as best I can. Probably like 20-ish minutes. If you wanted to skip that step, these are already crunchy chickpeas. This is significantly more expensive than just buying a can of chickpeas and making them yourself. That's probably like $1, $1.50, maybe $2 if they're organic chickpeas. And these are probably more like $5 to $7 a bag. But if you don't want to make them, they have these honey roasted. They have these sea salt. You could use these as your topping. Just saying. Not sponsored, just saying. Delicious, love, use all the time. So you could totally put those on there if you want. But today we're roasting our own. I'm trying this. Has anyone else ever tried this? I've never tried this lactose-free, but the Asian in me does not like dairy so much. We're going to make ourselves a sauce. This is like very loosey-goosey, like based on how many you're making. I'm making like a single serving, like just for me. So I'm probably going to do like 2. Did I just get it on the counter? Sorry, I had to clean that up. So probably just like 2 big scoops of yogurt. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to have like too much yogurt, but if you love yogurt, go crazy. You could put more yogurt if you want. And then we're going to do salt. Just a little for flavor, and pepper. And then the next part is supposed to be lemon, but my lemon was bad. It was bad. It happens. It was bad. So I'm going to try an orange. I mean, they're both citrus. It'll probably just be sweeter an orange than a lemon, but the lemon was not good. It was no good. So I'm just going to squeeze. You're supposed to squeeze a lemon, but I could use a juicer, but I don't really want to like get it dirty. So I'm just going to squeeze it in there. You just want some acid to balance, right? You get the creamy richness of the yogurt, and then you're going to put some citrus in for acid. I'm sure lemon would be a little more like, which might be better. But I didn't have it. My lemon was bad. So we're going to improvise with an orange. I'm sure a lime would also work because it's in a similar vein. I'm probably going to do a little less orange than just because an orange is significantly bigger than a lemon. I might have too much juice here. So I'm going to start with a half an orange just because it was a giant orange, and I'll be right back. I got my orange juice, my half an orange because the orange was so big, but a whole lemon if you're using a lemon, which is what the original recipe calls for. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil too in there just to kind of make it more of a sauce. I'm going to give it a beautiful whisk. And then the most important part whenever you're cooking anything is I'm gonna give it a taste to see, does it need more orange juice? Does it need more olive oil? Does it need more salt? Does it need more pepper? Does it need more yogurt because there's too much flavor in there? These are all important things, and we're gonna taste it and find out. It's very delicious. Obviously, we're gonna pair it with the sweet potato and the rest of it, so it's not like you're just gonna eat that. But I think it needs the whole orange. I think the orange has much less flavor than a lemon would. Like less, it's giving less. It has less acid, so it's giving less to the overall dish. So I'm gonna put the rest of the orange in. It's absolutely delicious. Do I think lemon would be better? Yeah, honestly I do. I think lemon would be better, but our orange is delicious. I also saw one time the original creator put dill in. If I had put lemon in, I would put the dill in, but because it's orange, it's leaning a little more like sweet. I'm not gonna do the dill. Instead, I think I'm gonna put just a little tiny drizzle, tiniest drizzle of honey. I don't wanna add too much sweetness. The sweet potato is gonna add a lot of sweetness. Just a tiniest drizzle of honey. That's it, that's it. Just a touch, just a little. You cooked your sweet potatoes fresh, great, they're hot and they're ready to go. Now you're just gonna assemble. If you did not cook them fresh and you're like me, you could microwave them to warm them up. Just a couple minutes in the microwave, these would warm up beautifully. Or when my chickpeas come out, I'll just pop these in the oven at like 350 for 5 or 10 minutes and they would also warm up. So whatever way you want to warm them up, you do it. Okay, my chickpeas are about to come out. So I've got my little baby tray and I'm just gonna throw my sweet potatoes in the oven for like a couple of minutes to get the chill off of them. They don't need to be super hot, but I don't want them to be cold. I'm so silly. I could have just put the potatoes in the whole time my chickpeas were going. There's 2 shelves in the oven. See, even I forget sometimes. Anyways, you could put your sweet potatoes in to warm up underneath your chickpeas. It won't hurt anything. Can you hear me over my loud oven? They only took like 5 minutes to get hot in the oven. So just FYI. I took them all out of their skins and the skins come off like super, super easy. Just because I had a bunch of little ones and it was left over and the skin's not as good the next day. So I took it out of the skin. You don't have to. You could just use a big one, split it in half. You don't have to take it out of the skin. And then I'm going to put the sauce. Oh my God, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, don't put all the sauce. I could totally add more sauce. I can add more sauce. I don't have to put it all. All right, but this is like high protein sauce. It's full of yogurt and yumminess. And then on top, we're going to put our crispy chickpeas. Did I put the whole can on top? Yes. The amount of like fiber and nutrition and like goodness getting into my body from this meal, outrageous. All right, most important part, we have to taste. Oh my God. Sweet, savory, creamy, different textures, different temperatures. You can totally make this vegan. It's already vegetarian. That little hint of spice from the red chili flake. This is amazing. This creator makes so many amazing recipes. I'll tag her. So good. Incredible. Oh, you could totally make it vegan, which is vegan yogurt. Love you guys.